Our own planet is still a mystery to all of us. We may think we know every corner of the Earth, but the truth is that humanity is far from achieving that feat. Most of our home has never been explored or mapped, and the reason for this enigma lies underwater. Although humans have set foot on almost every solid land point on the planet, most of it is submerged. More than 70% of the Earth's surface is composed of oceans, and the majority of them remain unexplored to this day. With that, life underwater is full of uncertainties for all of us. Scientists believe that there are over 2 million different species living in the sea, and more than 90% of them have not yet been described by science. We live surrounded by uncertainties, isolated in the unknown, and submerged in our own ignorance about the world around us. Have you ever stopped to think that when you enter the sea, you have no idea what lies beneath the water? William Shakespeare once said that there are more mysteries between heaven and earth than our vain philosophy can imagine, and we can be sure that beneath the surface, there are even more secrets. The oceans are much deeper than we are capable of conceiving, true abysses that frighten us just by trying to imagine them. This fear even has a name: thalassophobia. With this warning, it's time to dive in. Before diving, it's better to prepare. Exploring a new environment like the ocean floor is very similar to starting to learn a new skill. At first, you have no idea what is in the unknown, but then you begin to discover a new world worth investigating. And I say this because Allura is offering a 15% discount to those who watch Ciencia Todo Dia. Allura is the largest online technology school, with over 10,000 courses you can take with a single subscription. Choose a course in something you would like to learn, such as those from the School of Artificial Intelligence. Now back to the video. It's time to dive. Let's suppose you want to see the underwater world with your own eyes. When you enter the sea and walk, a depth of 2 meters is enough for you to no longer be able to touch the ground. So you need to start diving. In the first few meters, you can do this without equipment, but soon you will need an oxygen tank. Even so, you can't go down much. According to the Professional Association of Diving Instructors, for safety reasons, the maximum depth allowed for recreational diving is 40 meters. From there, the Statue of Christ the Redeemer would be completely submerged at 90 meters, and the Statue of Liberty at 100 meters. Sunlight usually reaches without difficulty, but then you start to be enveloped by darkness. The world record for diving is just over 300 meters, approximately the size of the Eiffel Tower, but underwater. Going down further, at around 400 meters, is the depth at which a military submarine usually operates. At 500 meters, the lighting continues to diminish until the last ray of light is left behind, and there is nothing more you can see. The depth is already greater than the tallest building constructed by humans, and we haven't even reached 10% of the total depth of the oceans. We then enter the so-called bathypelagic zone, which means deep in Greek. In this zone, some horrible animals start to appear, like the blobfish, considered the ugliest animal in the world, and the colossal squid, which can exceed 15 meters in length. The temperature here is about 4 degrees, but the biggest problem is the pressure of more than 5,000 psi, equivalent to the weight of a truck on every inch of your body. We then reach the abyssal zone, the region of bizarre animals such as the anglerfish, which appears in Finding Nemo. This species developed bioluminescence to attract its prey in the darkness. Finally, we reach the Hadal zone, which goes from 6,000 meters to the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench, at about 11,000 meters deep. The Earth is deeper than it is tall, and the Mariana Trench is extremely difficult to reach. Even so, humans have managed to get there a few times. Exploring the ocean floor is the last frontier on Earth, a mysterious place full of secrets that are being revealed little by little. Thank you very much, and see you next time.